but gained control back. Now he's going to turn into a parking lot here. This might be an apartment. It's an apartment complex. He goes into the carport, and we'll see what happens here if the driver comes out running. The airship overhead, there goes one running out. Don't know how many people were in that car at this point. We just saw the one come running out of there. But the units are there on the street looking for. Here he goes. He's going up the stairs and into one of the apartments there at the very top and back of that apartment complex. There's also another some sort of tent object there that he could have gotten into. So we haven't seen that person come out yet. So he's either made his way inside the apartment possibly, or in one of those two little structures there outside of the apartment right now. I can tell you though, as I come out wide here, they had one person detained. They just put him in one of these units here. It looked like it might have been a female that may have been in the vehicle that didn't run. So we'll see. We'll try to get word on if that person was in the car or not. But they have detained that person. But for now, we're looking at this area here on the second floor of this apartment complex. Lakewood sheriffs that went into pursuit of a stolen vehicle, and it led those deputies in pursuit onto several freeways, the 710 and the 405. Ending up here off of Carson Street. Now the vehicle turned into this carport, into this apartment complex. The driver jumping out running, and it ran up these stairs here that you're seeing the deputies come up. Now they're going towards where we last saw the suspect, right here in one of three spots, either the toy house, the tent. Okay, we see movement in the tent. He's coming out of the tent with his hands up. And that's going to be it. The driver jumping into that tent and is going to be taken into custody. Went into, tried to make it into a couple of them. Went into this area and obviously hid inside that tent. We thought maybe that he was inside of that dollhouse or that playhouse, but that's not the case. The driver went into that tent trying to hide from law enforcement and has come out with his hands up here in custody. But a dangerous pursuit. We saw this driver at one point jump up onto the sidewalk on Carson Street to get away from those deputies that were chasing him, and continue to run multiple red lights until he ended up here in this apartment complex. This is off of Montea Avenue and off of Carson Street. But the driver in custody, and we'll work all that out. But again, the suspect here finally taken into custody. And there's the tent that the driver jumped into and tried to zip up the opening there as much as he could. There was a slight opening. It looked like that he could have been in there or in this little dollhouse that had the door propped open just slightly. So we weren't sure which one, or if he actually made it into the apartment itself, but that looks like it was locked.